I don't know, y'all, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? It's Friday. London session just started. In a trade right now with the members. We took this yesterday during New York session after the news. We also broke this down not only in the Sunday chart analysis, but those that was in yesterday's live stream during London session. We broke this down during that as well. We're at TP5, about to hit TP6 in a little bit. I believe there were some other setups as well, though. You already know the drill. Let me turn this down a little bit. You already know the drill. You guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When looking at charts, drop in the chat.
Someone's smelling fresh.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to fix the music right now. I don't know what just happened with it. There we go. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Those are just on the stream. We haven't entered any trades yet as far as this live stream. We just trade yesterday with the members. Currently still holding it. But let's see if we can hit this next CP while we're live. Again, as far as today, we don't have any high impact news popping off today. So it's simply just waiting for confirmations and volume for our setups. Make sure to hit that first link in the description on the free signal free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. But we're nice and blue, nice and green on this trade right now. What's going on, JD? I see you in here. You still holding gold, or you close after retrace? Cause I closed after the retracement and then I re-entered last night on it. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Still did a pretty good move. As far as what we're looking for right now, same thing like we was looking for yesterday. My bad, my computer. I gotta give my computer a couple hours rest. I think it's behind for help right now. But again, if you watched yesterday's live stream or the Sunday chart analysis, we see prices going exactly as projected. Again, this is why you always want to follow the flow of price. We go to a naked chart. It goes very, very simple. I already got this marked up. This one's going to feel like the one-on-one session or something. All right, let's talk about it. All right, so you watched my video on how to identify reversals, how to identify trends, or of course, if you took one-on-one session with me or have a pre-book course, you understand that you have to follow the flow of price. So again, if you watch any of my trade breakdowns, what's the first thing I always talk about? Identifying the trend. So we see here that we're in an uptrend. We also see here, when we get rid of these levels right here, that price did reverse here, but failed to hold and maintain this level as resistance. Right? Once price broke back above it, all we had to do was either see it break this to the left or show that it's holding this level as support, which is what price ended up doing. Right? And we see that right here. You see price broke the level, did a retest, and kept pushing up and making higher highs. So again, all we did was just ride that wave up. Right, we was live during the news. We let price retrace. Once it came back down to this level, we entered. And now here we are right now. I think we barely missed it. We're about to hit the next TP right now. A few other charts went as projected yesterday as well. GU ended up doing what we was looking for. Again, we was looking for a possible buy setup here, but price failed to hold that level. Yes, if y'all was in yesterday's live stream. So I said, again, if you watch yesterday's live, I said we're either going to look for buys if we hold this level here, or we're going to look for buys here. So price retrace, respect this level of support, good one for a buy, and this would have been a 26.45, about a 40 pip move, 35, 40 pip move right there. GJ ended up going as projected as well. But GN and GA are still just consolidating like we talked about also. So as far as right now, we're going to be continuing to watch GU. We're in gold, obviously. And then we'll be watching GJ. I'm going to keep an eye on GN. We're going to see how it reacts right here. But these are the main charts we're going to be looking at. Like always, you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we're looking at the charts, drop them in the chat. Got a new 15 about to pop up in about a minute. Close out the same as yeah, exactly. And trust me, I get wicked out too sometimes. Like some of these trades that hit all TP, sometimes I get wicked out before it hits the move. But I'd rather make some money from guaranteed money than, take the risk of losing what I have already potentially made and then make nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I always follow with re-entering. You know what I'm saying? I'm always fine with re-entering. What's going on, Zealous? You said GJ buys look nice. Yep, GJ buys look nice. We're talking about buys all this week. Did a retracement yesterday, but again, just like the lunch session live was talking about, we're still gonna look for buys. Again, look how price ended yesterday, and now we're right back into the bullish momentum as we can see here. Where we had this high, we had this retracement to higher low, wicks, but respect the support level, close back up to here. We see a new high getting made. So as far as buy positions for today, the price could continue to hold 196. Let me put your fingers so people know what we're talking about. The price could continue to hold 196.60, 196.65 support. We could look for bias heading towards the highest to the left at 197.90. But we need to break and hold that level of support for the uptrend to continue, and so we can potentially make the next higher high. So that's what we're looking at for today as far as GJ is concerned. I mean, it's alert. Speaking of which, whoops, that's not the alert. There we go. This is a first level. New 15 just popped up. What's going on, Tracy? How you doing, though? We're like right there too. We're about to see if we can hit this next TP. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok too, y'all. I see it scroll at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram's playmaker_way, TikTok's _playmaker_way_.
This is the sound of your ride home with Dad after.
We do not give a. We do not give a. You feel me? These random ads. It's like they pick and choose. This is the same playlist I always play, which is hilarious. It's like the ads are random. So we're gonna keep it pushing. Got a new 5-minute about to pop up in about a minute and some change. We're barely missing this next TP lane so we can break this level. Do you use SMC and order blocks as extra confluences or just strictly? Well, I don't use SMC or order blocks. I just follow the flow of price and I mark off my key price levels and trade off these zones. I got a playlist titled Trade Breakdowns. You can check that out right now. There's over 50 videos of back-to-back-to-back trade breakdowns from start to finish. I also have a playlist trading tips that explain how I read the charts and how y'all should read the charts, as well as trading tips, trading plans, a bit of trade psychology, all that good stuff. So make sure to check out the playlist. I also got a playlist on how to trade news because, again, y'all been tuning into the live streams this week, or you watch the Sunday chart analysis, first link in the description. Again, I dropped that Sunday night. If you look at the charts and compare them to what they look like right now, all of them, maybe a couple, I think GJ is almost slowly slacking in GA. Besides those two, everything's going as projected. I go over specific price points. I break down and explain the stuff. So make sure to check that out. I love how simple your trading plan is. That was called a playbook for a reason. It's simple. Simple is always better for the most part, especially when you don't need to make things complicated. And that's one thing when I was learning how to trade, that's one thing I read. A lot of people just making this way more complicated than it needs to be. Right? It's very, 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 very simple. You just got to figure out what direction price is going. And luckily for us, it can only do one of two things: go up or go down. And another thing, price isn't just random. It's a literal rules of scripting algorithm that has to follow. And you see that fall is following that day after day, week after week, month after month. Especially the members. Members, make sure to watch yesterday's live stream of the New York live stream. Make sure to watch that, especially over this weekend. We broke down a lot of stuff. We got a lot of good questions asked. So make sure to check that out. And if you're not subbed to the channel yet, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube. We're almost at 2,400 subs. Get to that easily. We don't just live stream. Like I said, we got a bunch of different playlists. We post weekly videos. We got another video dropping right out today for y'all. And, I always be dropping pizza every now and then live channel as well. If you got any questions, drop them in the chat. And we can push off in the chat. Again, we're still looking for sells. Again, I kind of just chilled here after the news, which we can see here. But again, we got this little traffic. Again, members watch the live stream from yesterday. We broke all this stuff. We have a lot of good information. But again, we see GN just chilling here, holding some as resistance. So if we continue to hold 705 as resistance, we can look for sells going down to 640. possibly down to 590. That's what we're going to be looking for here. The thing is this thing is like trying to break this level of traffic right here. Those who just joined the stream, we haven't entered anything yet. We're just chilling in gold. We trading in the membership yesterday. Broke this down in yesterday's live stream, entered after the New York news. But besides that, we haven't taken anything during this live. We're just chilling, patiently waiting. Make sure to hit that first link in the description on the free stream free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. Got a new 15 about to pop up in a second. All right, you hit that first link. You're going to see the links to the live. You'll see how we did last week. Last week, we only took 3 trades. We went 2-1, caught 4,220 pips. You go to May 1st, you'll see how we did last month. Just like you see on your screen, last month, we went 15-4, giving us a 79% win rate. Got a total of 47,957 pips. You see what's going to May 1st. Right here is going to take you to the beginning of the month of April. You can also see how we did last quarter and how we've been doing so far this year. You can see this going to April 4th. January we went 20-0, catching 37,620 pips. February went 17-1, catching 24,403. March went 16-3, caught 49,783 pips. In the quarter, 53-4. We has a 93% win rate. We caught a total of 111,806 pips. Again, you can see this was going April 4th. Click right here. It's going to take you to the beginning of the year, January. We can also see how the quarter for the end last year. 767 was 96% win rate, got 240,000 pips. Again, we drop the Sunday chart analysis at the beginning of every week. Again, it's not just going over what we see price doing Sunday going into Monday. It's what we see price doing the entire week. Hit that first link in the description and watch this week's Sunday chart analysis. And then go into the charts. And we're going to see most of the charts went exactly as projected. As of right now, we're chilling, holding gold still, looking for a possible union position to see how it reacts when it retests this level. And then we're going to be looking for more GU and possible GA positions, buys. There's no high impact news today, so we're simply just waiting for volume or confirmations. Yeah, make sure you hit that first and check that out. Also, make sure to explore the channel. Y'all know how YouTube works. Got all the playlists up to date. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Let's see how GN reacts to this level. Let's see if it can hold it as a resistance or not. Obviously, we want to see it be held as resistance because we're looking for sells. So we're about to see right now. Do you believe GJ is going to break through 328 resistance? Retype that price because it's not a price. I don't know what you're talking about. Clarify that so I can answer your question. I don't know if that was a typo. I don't know what 328 is because when we look at GJ, we're in the 197s right now. I'm not sure what you're talking about. We're struggling to break through this level. It's got to break through this level of traffic. That's between 2386, 2297. If we can do the whole that support, we can see price potential try to take out the higher highs to the left, which we can see right here. Right, we hit it yesterday. We failed to hold it as support. Just like last time, price failed to hold this as support. So let's see if we can see a new higher high. We can ride that wave up. $197, 328, 197, 32, I should say. Where's that at? I mean, yeah. They can break through it. gonna take some volume because it's created a wall of price. Right, because when we look right here, once my computer loads, we can see here that price has found the resistance level. So again, for price to continue to go up, what's it need to do? It needs to break the resistance level and treat it as a support. So that's what we're looking for. If price can't do that, then it's going to retrace back down to 196.60. And then from there, if it can hold that level as support, we can see it reattempt to break through this level. And if it can break through that level, the next target point is 197.90, where we can look for another buy position. Right, kind of similar to gold. Struggling to break this level, so it retraced back down. Right? Now the volume kicked in, broke above it. So now we're going to see this resistance level. We had a support, but we also got this level of traffic that price is kind of struggling to break through right now. But as far as that price point you're talking about, I wouldn't look for a buy there if price breaks it. I just went over where I look for buys at, but it's going to have to break that level to continue up. It's going to have to break that level to continue up. Got a new 15 about to pop up in a little bit. I've been along pretty much around. Oh, okay, bet. Okay. I just want to clarify because sometimes people hop in here and they ask certain questions like that. So I just want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, we're all on the same page. But yeah, so you're chilling, man. You're chilling, man. We'll see right here's the same thing right now. Kind of just like gold. Just going for some volume to break to this next level. Bugged out. I wanted to know if there is going to be. I don't know. We gotta wait and see. Once again, I always tell the members and students, and this is what me and JD was talking about earlier in the live, is, you know, you don't want to let winners turn to losers. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to let winners turn to losers, which is why you always want to have a game plan. You want to have an entering plan, an exit plan, both stop loss and TP wise. And you also need to have, again, a daily goal, weekly goal, monthly goal. That's going to help you keep on track with the trades you're in, and also with what you're trying to accomplish. It's going to help you have a daily reminder of what you're on the charts for. Because a lot of us get sucked in and lost on trying to catch every tip in the market, or not trying to, or trying to hold to do that because you don't want to miss this, or last time you closed early, price continued to fly or dump in your direction. So now you're like, this time I'm gonna do this. So you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's always important to understand how to read the charts. It's going to help with that. That's why it's always important to understand that, right? That's why all these explanations, breakdowns, I simply just keep it about the market structure. You get what I'm saying? Because when you understand how the market structure works, everything else starts to make more sense. You get what I'm saying? But to paraphrase what you said, price needs to break the level, retest for potential bullish trend. So it's already bullish. So one thing you gotta understand is it's already bullish. We're already in a bullish trend, right? On the bigger scale and also on the smaller scale. Right? We look on the smaller scale, we see higher highs. We don't see lower lows. If we see higher highs, where we're bullish, we're in the uptrend, right? If we see lower lows, we're bearish in the downtrend, right? So both on the bigger time frame as well as the smaller time frame, we have momentum. So to clarify what you're saying, in order for price to go to the next main price level, it needs to break this level here, right? It needs to break this level here. And again, you watch some of my videos going over support resistance, supply and demand. That's how it works, right? Again, price can only go up or go down. So since we understand it can only go up or go down, where a lot of people mess up at, this isn't necessarily you, this is me talking in general. What a lot of people mess up at is they don't try to figure out what's the requirements of how price goes down. So what I did is I took the time to figure out literally how price moves. So in order for price to continue to go up, it needs to break resistance levels and treat them as support. In order for price to go down or continue to go down, it needs to break support levels and treat them as resistance. Strong support levels are also strong resistance levels, and vice versa. It just depends on the direction and trend price is going. So in this case, like I said, we're still bullish, but the next resistance level is the one right here that we was talking about at 187.30, 197.32. To break this level and treat it as support in order for price to continue to go up, which is why here our price is struggling to break this level, right? Just like here, we had this push up, price rejected. This was the resistance low price needed to break and treat as support. But what do we see happen later on? Retraced, pushed up, consolidated, broke above it, right? We're going to 5 minutes, we might be able to actually see it break above it. Also because of the slanted line. But you can see how it was being treated as resistance. Then started consolidating on top of it. And then of course, you see right here, this big ass candlestick. I don't even think this was a random ass burst of volume, to be honest. But we see how when the volume kicked in, it's helped us break this level that price was struggling to break. Right? That's the same thing news does. Right? NAS100, as well as a few other charts, example. You see here, price was struggling to break this level. Once the news and volume kicked in, it broke this resistance level and helped continue to push up. And then here, price had to break this. Well, they never broke this level. I mean, never rejected this level because this is when an all-time high got made. They had to hold this level as support and keep pushing up, right? And now for option to continue, it needs to keep this resistance level at support, which we see price funded yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But let me read the next part of your comments. See there. Yeah. Honestly, I'm fairly new to the game, so yeah, I'm working on a trade plan. There's no problem. I got videos. I'll drop one in the chat right now. I got a bunch of videos going over the trading plan. Well, I'm dropping it just to summarize it. Let me find it first. I have a bunch of them, so I'm gonna drop a couple in the chat. So I have a bunch of videos talking about this. So here's one. Let me try to find a more recent one. All right. And then this one's an oldie. Was this really 7 months ago? That's a long ass time. Let me see what I can find. Hold on. I'm trying to find another one. I'm gonna have to make a new one. Time be flying. I thought I made one a lot more recent. Give me 1 second. Let me see what is more recent. Well, I dropped this video here. As well. This one's a banger too. I mean, all my videos are bangers, but this one's a really good one as far as the subject we're talking about. I can literally just blow up the chat with videos. Like I have so many videos going over this stuff, which is why I ended up making a playlist to kind of make it a lot simpler for y'all. But those are some of my most recent ones. But yeah, so basically your trading plan needs to consist of a few things, right? Because again, a lot of people have a surface level goal, which is, I want to make money, which is awesome, right? Some people will be like, I want to make $100 a day. I want to make 1,000 a week, whatever the case may be. That's great, but now you got to know how to get to that point, right? Because I can be like, oh, I want to be a great piano player, but if I don't have a set plan on how to accomplish that, it's probably not going to happen, right? I used to do this analogy all the time, right? That's like saying, what a lot of people do when it comes to trading is, what I'm saying, like it's like they live in California, right? It's like, let's say I live in California and I want to take a road trip to Tennessee. And those that's not in the U.S., whatever country you're from, just imagine the left city, the left town, very left on your map, your country. You're going to the other side, so you're going from the west to the east, right? And let's say you've never taken this road trip before. You're not going to use a GPS. You're not going to stop and ask for directions, but you want to make it from California to Tennessee. What's the likelihood of when you hop in your car that you're going to make it there in a timely manner, let alone make it there at all, or not miss any turns and all that stuff? You're gonna make a lot of mistakes. You're gonna miss a lot of turns. You're gonna miss a lot of exits. You're gonna have to start over. Your trip's gonna be a lot longer, a lot more stressful, a lot more annoying. That's the same thing when it comes to trading. A lot of people, they watch a couple of videos or they understand what an uptrend downtrend is, and they know how to enter a buy or sell. And then I did the same thing. What do? We go in the markets, think the shit's easy. And then, we make those wrong turns, we miss our exits versus, you have a set game plan step by step and leading you along the way, which will make it a lot easier and simpler, right? With the trading plan, right? In order to make whatever you're trying to make, first you got to understand and acknowledge is that even possible, right? Like, I used to get a lot of questions like, hey, wait, how can I make $500 a day? The first question I have is, okay, what's your account size? Because your account size can't handle even making $500 a day without risking half of your account, then you're most likely not going to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? But then also you got to know, how many trades you're taking per day. You got to have rules. And you got to stick to the rules. Right? You can't bend the rules. That's what a lot of people mess up as well. They bend rules. They don't stay consistent with the rules. They just do different things every single day. But what we do, and what I teach them every student, is do the same stuff every single day. Stay consistent, which is why we learn so much more than we lose, because we're staying consistent. We're not changing things. We're not changing things. The only thing that might change is our account balance, which is growing, right? So we risk the same amount every single trade. We follow the same rules when we enter the trade. We look at the charts. We go for some of the ratios, this, that, and the third. So make sure to check out those videos. But those videos I sent are like I said, strictly around trading plans. But I have other videos going over how to read the charts and a few other things as well. I also got videos on prop firm challenges and stuff like that. But let me see what else you're saying. Let me see. Continuation. Okay. You're good. You make continuation. That's good. You good. All right. Good questions, though. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts up on the chat, we can be on for a little bit longer. Make sure I like the live. Make sure to subscribe. I got a new video dropping for y'all later on today. Be on the lookout for that. Leon's still just chilling here. Still holding as resistance, but it's kind of just chilling there. So we're going to see how this candlestick closes. There we go. Make sure to hit that first link and join our free signal with the Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month, the last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. All right. Shout out everybody in the live. Shout out everybody that's been alive since the beginning. Shout out everybody that's been alive since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram or message me on Telegram. I respond to all messages. I saw a couple messages. I'm going to respond to those later on in a few hours. I got y'all. Members, we're going to be going live today to make up for the one we missed on, what was it, Wednesday. It's not going to be as long as yesterday's live, especially because it's not any movements. I'm just going to be answering questions, breaking out a few things, stuff like that. It's not going to be too long. You already know in a few hours, I'm going to drop the New York price watch list for y'all. Like I said, I'm still holding gold. I got my SL on profit. Got my alerts for the other pairs we're looking at. And I appreciate that as always. Appreciate that. I hope y'all enjoy y'all's weekend. I'm gonna tell y'all the same thing I tell the members. Do not waste y'all's weekend. Now again, I'm not saying go no life mode, man, just stay in the house all day. But the weekend's not that long. It's literally markets closed later on today. They're closed Saturday, and then Sunday night they're back open. So it's not even 2 days. It's not even 2 full days. It's not even 3 days. So it's gonna be just like that. Especially when you're new to trading, that gap is a big gap. It might not seem like a big gap, but it's a big gap. And especially when you're still trying to learn stuff and you don't got things ingrained in your head already, you're going to start brain farting when Monday comes, and you're going to realize, like, you forgot half the shit you thought you learned this week. And you're going to be still back on square one. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking from experience. But we'll be back at it, though, same time next week, 3 a.m. EST. Out. And be on the lookout for the video I got for y'all later tonight.